Everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Lady Nika in with another reality review. This time it's going to be Married to Medicine. This is season 1 episode season 3 episode 1. This may actually wind up being the Fresh Collective's video that everybody in the group reviews every week. I did make the suggestion a couple of days ago that, since we used to all do Real Housewives of Atlanta and it became the TFC shout out video, so I suggested that in keeping with that, we pick another one. And I was already aware that some of the members of the Fresh Collective were going to review Married to Medicine anyway, so I suggested that maybe this would possibly be our replacement Real Housewives of Atlanta video. I don't know if that was actually approved by everybody, but I'm thinking more or less that it probably is, because as you see, more and more our videos are coming up and we are doing reviews for the Married to Medicine shit, so I don't know, guys. This may be our new video of the week that we do the shout out on. I don't know. If you see us all continue to do it, then you know what that means, child. It means that we, they decided they wanted to go ahead on and do it. If not, you'll see just select members of us doing the reviews for this show. Alright, with that being said, child, shout out to the Fresh Collective. Alright, now, we're going to start this episode off, this beginning episode of the new season, with Toya pulling up into this humongous ass house, okay? Her and the little kids, that her and her Dr. Eugene and got them quite a big house. I mean, and child shit renting and shit. That's the part I can't. I mean, just maintenance alone ought to be a. Well, anyway, I ain't gonna start with that. Anyway, she pulls up and they doing groceries and stuff, and Dr. Eugene comes in and she tells him that traditionally they throw a Halloween party for the children. Well, because they have such a bigger place to live now, she's wanting to have a Halloween party again, themed out, but this time for the adults and stuff. And he wasn't too keen on that. I mean, he was alright with it. Well, the way he felt about it was like this: we already have, he trying to live within a budget. He don't like her making these decisions to go out and spend money when she's not the one that has to pay the bills. He got to pay the bills. So I was here for him when he told her, God, I got a piece of straight ass hair giving me the blues. I think I got it. But anyway, yeah, so he was telling her in the future, just, can you run this by me so I can fit it into the budget, because now you're talking about making this an adult party. It's going to be a little bit more costly, and plus you want it themed out like that, it's going to cost a whole lot more than what it would have been if it was a child's party. And when you're making decisions about spending money, you might want to talk to the person who earns the money, and that would be him. And he told her straight up that's how it is. But he also asked her, was she going to invite Cecil and Simone? Well, Eugene and Eugene and Cecil are good friends. It's the wives that have had the beef with each other since last reunion. And Toya says she don't know if she's ready for that kind of meeting again, because apparently they haven't talked since the reunion or whatnot. Well, Eugene is telling her that she needs to be the bigger person and do the invite, because from what I'm getting, it's like it's a strain on the guys to hang out because the wives are so at each other's throat. And Eugene wants this to end, so he tells her to be the bigger person and extend the invitation on over there to Toya and Simone and Dr. Cecil. Well, next we see Jackie, and she's telling us that her business is now doing better. In fact, it's doing quite well. She's taking on an associate that she just absolutely loves. Business is good. And she's coming into the office today to meet up with her personal trainer because she has an idea. She wants to start this program called Fit is the New It. And it's basically like a lifestyle change opposed to being, just a regular workout regimen. It's kind of changing your whole lifestyle, teaching you new ways to, better eating habits, exercise habits, and all of this is coming because she herself said that she's a 2-time breast cancer survivor, and living well and eating well has, aided her in having better health. And she wants to be able to do the same, pass that on to other people and stuff. And she said that 72% of the women in America are obese. And that is a bad thing, because especially in the African American community, because we know that leads to, obesity leads to things like hypertension, heart problems, diabetes, all kinds of stuff. So we really do need a program like that, and maybe more people get on board with it. We can do something about it. Even myself, I need to, y'all know I battle the bulge all the damn time. Being what I do for a living, I'm around food constantly, and I don't, sometimes you would think that if you cook for so long, or you create dishes and stuff. I create memories. That's what I say. I create memories. That's my damn motto. But when you around food like that, you don't really sometimes, you always sampling. You always sampling this, sampling that. And when you doing that and you not doing nothing, to work that out, it builds up over time, and you can get kind of big, So Dr. Jackie wants her personal trainer and herself to work together to get the girls involved in this new regimen, which would be a lifestyle change, so that she can, and some of her other patients. And she's saying if that's successful, then she'll open it up, for more people to, shit. Every time I get on camera, this motherfucker start doing shit. If it's successful, she's going to go ahead on and try to, I guess, go worldwide with the child. Anyway. Well, next thing we see is Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly. Well, apparently since the reunion, they have become good friends, and we see them in the car together on their way to go pick up their children who attend the same school. And Heavenly asked Dr. Simone did. She received an invite from Toya to her Halloween party. And Dr. Simone is like, no, I have not, And Dr. Heavenly basically wants them to work it out. She wants them to try to get past the differences from last season and work toward, mending their friendships and stuff. So she's asking Toya where she go. She's asking Dr. Simone where she go. Well, Simone don't really want to go because she's pretty much over there. And I don't blame her. Toya came around that woman in front of her children, calling her a bad motherfucking parent and shit. And she was adamant about that shit until the bitch laid there and called her ass broke. And then she want to get crazy and act like she want to try to jump at that woman and shit like that. So, Dr. Simone not really feeling that, but Dr. Heavenly is asking her to, asking her to be the bigger person. You know what? Let me just pause with that a minute. People kill me with that shit. Now, you could be in a triangle, or you could be in a group of people, and I feel like the right thing to do is, if you see bullshit in any form going on, you're supposed to address the person who's bringing the negative vibe into the group, not pick just one particular person. Now, it kind of killing me that she's being asked to be the bigger person, but she's not really the one that did anything to Toya. Toya had a problem with her. Toya got out of line with her, but yet she's supposed to be the bigger person. Sometimes that bigger person shit don't make you feel better about backing down on a bitch ass. Sometimes when a bitch is out of line, you got to ride in on that ass and stay on that ass to get them back to, get them back together in their thought process. But a lot of time people will tell one person that they need to be the one to be the big person and what they need to do. But when in actuality, it's a two-way street. Don't always see my motherfucking ass for the one, for doing shit wrong, or maybe not being as mature with dealing with a situation as the next person. Why I always got to be the one to turn around and say I'm sorry or pull back. Fuck that. It's a two-way street. If you start some shit with me, bitch, and I'm getting your ass, it is what it is. And I feel Dr. Simone motherfuck Toya tacky ass. I think I just went the fuck off. But in a damn way, them kids get in that damn car. Let me tell you something about Dr. Heavenly Daughter. I ain't no motherfucking way. If this is a goddamn show that we decide to do as a family review every week, I'm telling you, I'm going to be going the fuck off on this bitch. Now, y'all, I'm not fucking understanding, okay? I'm not fucking understanding at all what the fuck is going on. I don't fucking understand. For real, Yeah, shit, bitch, what? No, ma'am. No motherfucking ma'am. That little girl got in that car and her mama told her, you know, I've been invited to a Halloween party. Laura, what you think I ought to go at? This little girl with her mouthy ass gonna tell her mama, and I know this little girl gotta be between 7 and 9 years old, but gonna tell her mama, you don't have to wear nothing, go just barefaced and just like that, no makeup. I'd have reached around and slapped the piss out that little girl, because one thing I don't do is motherfucking mouthy ass kids. Now, that shit be cute to y'all when they live doing that shit. But as they grow up and you don't get a rein on that shit is not cute. You be embarrassed as fuck by them saying some shit. My kids knew growing up not to play with me because I slapped what you call a pause in a motherfucker real fast. I'm sitting here having an adult conversation, or I ask your young ass something because I am having a conversation and you give me something, anything other than respect back, I'm going to slap a pause in your ass. A pause is when you slap a motherfucker so hard, they go to try to cry, but nothing will come out, so they be like, yeah, bitch, I slapped them in motherfuckers. I'm not the one. A child going to stay in a child damn place, and that little girl is 5 miles. I said that last season about I wouldn't even on YouTube making videos. I was just fucking watching. But I'm telling you, this little girl here is something else. She worse than Riley in a whole lot of ways. At least Riley sometimes do have a point to what the fuck she be doing. This little girl is just a real little bitch and she need her ass whooped. And I'm sorry for y'all that might be offended by me calling the little girl a bitch. But let me tell you something. Sometimes bitch just help you get your point across. It's a motherfucking noun. It describes a person, place, or thing. Okay? So when I call her a bitch, I'm not talking about bitch like a little four-legged ass animal walking around here. I'm talking about little bitch ass and getting my point across when I'm saying what I gotta say about the little girl. So we gonna get that understood now. I call anybody a bitch, especially if it completes the fucking sentence and get my point across. Look at bitch as a noun. Thank you. Any damn way. The next thing was Quad. Oh, dumbass bitch. She going to this photo shoot for her little puppets and shit. And she says her online sales are flying. You know, her shit is flying off the online sales shelf, the cyber shelves, okay? But she wants to expand her brand, and in doing so, she wants to do this photo shooting things. And, you know, I'm going to tell you something. I'm not really here for Quad. I never was here for her. It appears as if Mariah has taken some type of demotion, because although we will see her on the show this season, I don't think she's one of the regular castmates. Because if y'all looked at when the show came on, which they can change that shit at any time, but when the show came on, Mariah wasn't in the main castmates. It's another bitch that's a child. I don't know what the fuck they doing. I really wasn't here for it when I found out Mariah wasn't going to really be. And I knew this a couple months ago because she tweeted it out. And I asked her about it because she followed me. And she was like, you know, y'all going to have to wait and see it. But I'm working on her ass to try to get some tea. Because I want to know ahead of time. But I don't think I'm going to find that. But anyway, her husband Greg there. And of course he coming there trying to use the gay lingo too. And it didn't sound right. It don't sound right when Quad do it. It's alright to use the gay lingo sometimes because we all do. But I think that it's a thing called over-obsessing this shit. And that's what Quad does. And she come across as a fake bitch. That's why I'm not really here for her and her attitude. I really don't give a fuck about this girl. I'm just mentioning her because she a part of this show. But let it be known right now, I ain't no fan of Quad. I think she's a trip. You know? And I think it's a goddamn shame how things went between her and Mariah, because I think they were good for each other on this show. But you see how she going. Well, anyway, they having the fucking puppet photo shoot. Her husband coming there, he's supporting her, saying he down for his wife and any of her endeavors and whatever. Alright, next we're gonna go over to Lisa Nicole, and I call her husband Light Bright. And she's saying that she ran a background check on Quad when Quad was asking her about potentially investing in her puppet couture line. Lisa says that it is a common thing for her to do something like that. It wasn't for her to be malicious in any kind of way, and she hasn't revealed, you know, anything really bad that we don't already know about out from that background report, and that she told Quad that she actually ran the report. Well, she's got the invite, so her and her husband gonna go to Toya's Halloween party, but she's talking to him about not wanting to really deal with Quad anymore now because her and Quad got beef behind this background check. And her husband is telling her that he don't like no mess. You know, you done ran the background check, leave this shit alone, don't say nothing to the woman, just let this shit die. And she's saying that the reason why that Mariah and Quad never really go for each other juggler the way they really could is because they both got something to hide. And at that moment he knew she was down with being messy about the situation. He got up and walked his ass out on her ass and told her that he didn't want to hear it. He not into that mess and she'll deal with that by her fucking self. Yes, he did. He got up and walked right on up out that room on her ass mad. Well, we see next it goes to showing you the coming together of this Halloween party she's got. You know, she's got the ambulance with the lights blinking. Everything looks cryptic. Hospital bed out there with skeleton laying in it. I mean, she went way out for this event. It was nice. I gotta give that to her. That was a nice event. I like the Halloween party. I like the damn theme of the show. I like the little prescriptions that everybody got when they walked in and everything. And you know, Carrie from Season 1, the white girl, was there. We also seen her on If Loving You Is Wrong. No, on the Have and Have-Nots. For those of y'all that was watching the Have and Have-Nots with me, that's the girl that when Candace got ready to go buy them houses after she had got that money from Jim, that's the real estate agent. That was Carrie that was on there. Well, anyway, this bitch on here now. And as they walk in, like I said, everybody gets a prescription. And Heavenly got her prescription saying that she has daddy issues and that she needs a spanking. Child, I was in that confessional. Died when that motherfucking Heavenly said, well, I like spankings. Bitch, I was through when she said, beat my ass. I was like, we have something in common. Well, anyway, Dr. Jackie is OCD with her weight. Simone has aggressive behavior and Alzheimer's disease, and she needs to be, you know, she needs to be in the psychiatric unit is basically what the prescription for her issues is. I thought that was cute. Each one of them, as they came in, it was a prescription for each person, and of course, Dr. Simone did not take that as a joke. You know, she already uptight, even though she there. On the way there, we heard them trying to, her husband, Dr. Jackie, Cecil, everybody trying to get her together so that she don't get in there and, you know, cut up. Because Simone will speak her mind if she feel like she have to. And with Toya, she's still feeling some kind of way, so it could turn bad. So they trying to prep her on how to behave and be kinder and be the bigger person bullshit type of shit again. And when she get there and she get that prescription, it's shade, so the girl ain't stupid, so she got mad about it and she just tore up her prescription and she tore up Dr. Jackie's too. Said she ain't got time for that fuck shit, okay? Alright, Toya and Simone, they talk, and Toya says she called and left a voicemail for Simone. So she assuming that's how Simone found out about the party. Simone under the impression that Eugene got in touch with Cecil because that's what he did do, but what they didn't know was that Toya had actually called Simone, and the reason why Simone didn't get the messages because she got on block. So that voicemail that Toya left, she never heard, child. Okay. Alright, Lisa speaks to Quad, and you know, Quad speaks back, but you can tell there's still some animosity between the two of them because Quad is feeling some kind of way about Lisa Nicole running that background check. Well, Toya told Quad that, you know, Lisa said that her and Quad was not getting along because of that background check, and it was done unnecessarily because Quad is supposed to be her friend. Why would she have to run a background check? And even when she did it, nothing came back other than what we already know. Well, Lisa Nicole is leading up to saying that it's more to it, but you know, child, whatever. Anyway, she's saying in the confessionals, because it seemed like every time Quad was trying to explain her side, Toya was jumping in trying to make it seem like Lisa wasn't really meaning anything bad about it, and basically got to the point where Quad asked her, can I talk, and in her confessional she's saying, see, this is why I don't trust none of these ladies, because then you never know, as soon as you let your guard down, they trying to get at you and do you wrong and shit. Well, they wind up getting into it, and Lisa joins the damn conversation, and Lisa and Quad go at each other, back and forth about, Quad is telling Lisa that if she was a real friend, why would she run a background check on her? And Lisa saying Quad is motherfucking emotional, and Quad is going off saying, no, I'm not emotional, bitch, you just was sneaking underhanded that you ran a background check on me, and now you trying to act like you got some teeth. You know what I'm saying? So they all go back and forth, and Dr. Jackie tried to interject and get them to stop talking, and that's when Toya decides she want to say that Dr. Jackie shouldn't get in it because she can't even control her fucking friends, so how she gonna control this argument that's going on between Lisa, Nicole, and Quad? Well, Dr. Simone hit his shit, and of course Dr. Simone won't speak for herself. She said Dr. Jackie can't control her because she grown. So they get to getting into it and shit. And basically what it is like like Dr. Simone told her, you went way out of line. First of all, didn't nobody want your motherfucking husband. We was at a couple gathering. We were dancing. It wasn't nothing like that. But then for you to get on TV and call me a bad parent and shit, and then you did that in front of with my child sitting right there. And when I call your motherfucking ass broke, you want to try to come back and act like you gonna lunge at me. Well, I'm not gonna let you get at me. But don't think that I'm no punk bitch, because I'm not. I'm not going to let nobody do nothing to me. Basically, she stood her ground and let her know where she stand. Look, I don't give a fuck. The way you treated me at that damn reunion was fucked up. The things you said in front of my child was fucked up. And bitch, you tried to jump on me. So don't think we going to be cool because we done had a kumbaya moment coming up in this damn, coming up in your house and shit. Don't think that I'm here because I really feel you. I'm here because my husband asked me to come here because he's friends with your husband and he wants us to be able to do couple things together again and it be okay. And I'm trying to work with you, bitch, but I ain't forgot what the fuck you did to me. So beware, hoe. The side eye is eternal on your motherfucking ass, and that's all I gotta say about you, bitch. And that's basically what happened with her. She let her know that she didn't, and she could be controlled by nobody. So Jackie can't control her. Child, this is gonna be some bullshit. We gonna see in the weeks to come. Now Quad is gonna go run a background check on Lisa Nicole. My thing is this. Look, Lisa, it makes sense that you would do a background check when it comes to Cohen. I know a lot of people say, well, she's a friend. Baby, it doesn't matter that the person is a friend. When it comes to affairs of the money, when it comes to money, you still have to follow a certain proper protocol in order to make sure that you're making a wise investment. Some people will do a financial background check on you. That's what I would have assumed that she would have made, because she's saying that she did it, because it's a norm for her to do that. But it looked like Lisa Nicole was looking more for personal dirt and not so much about how this girl take care of her business as far as, her past endeavors or something like that. It looked like it was more on a messy tip, like her husband said, and you're going to see them get into it too behind this shit on this season. But that was that episode last night, y'all. I'm going to go on and get on off of here because I got to upload 2 more videos tonight. I got Love and Hip Hop coming up next, and then the TFC video of the week. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend too, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.